Hey everybody, welcome to Central Station. I'm your Fridays. My name is Clarke. Um, this week's topic is dysphoria, and I decided since I was pre-T for 8 years, and now I've been on T for about 5 months and 4 days. So I'm going to compare my dysphoria then to now. Um, back then, let's start with then. Obviously, then I had a lot of top dysphoria, bottom dysphoria, body dysphoria, voice dysphoria, uh, and hair. Like always, my hair. Legs are a really big thing out of the body dysphoria um, for me, and stomach. Um, the way I dealt with those things back then was I would naturally deepen my voice, and it would cause me to mumble a lot, and people would call me mumbles and make fun of me. And I started smoking cigarettes at the age of 14, and I really do not suggest anybody does that because I'm trying to be a good influence. Um, and you'll end up like me 8 years later trying to quit cigarettes. So um, I always wore baggy clothes. I would pretty much always wear a sweater no matter what time of year, like hoodie, anything long, like baggy. Um, I'd always wear jeans. I never wore shorts. I when I was in high school, because I did drop out my junior year. After my junior year, due to I was getting harassed emotionally and physically. Uh, but in my junior year, I had to do PE credit to be able to graduate. So I picked weight training, and I was so dysphoric about my body and everything that I wouldn't go in the locker room. And they were like, well, we're not going to give you credit for this class if you don't change. And I was like, well, then give me a place to change. Like, give me a key to the staff bathroom. Let me wear my shorts under, like, my gym shorts under my clothing and just take them off and, like, let me participate in gym wearing what I'm wearing. And they're like, no. So I still participated. I did everything everybody else did, except I did not change, and they failed me anyway. Um, and I mean, I wore a strap like almost constantly, because in high school I didn't have anything else, and then um, so I would wear 2, 3 layers of that stuff like almost all day. And I had some really good friends who were like, "Here, let me help you," and they would like pull it up when it started falling down, stuff like that. But it was a pain in the ass. It really was. Uh, I back then I was skinnier, but I still felt like I was fat. Um, but then I did gain weight when I was put on lithium. I gained 75 pounds in a year, and to this date I've only been able to lose 35 pounds of that. So it's kind of difficult. That I'm still struggling with that. Um, my hair always looked good, but I thought it was kind of feminine back then, but I didn't really care. But now I have more dysphoria about my hair because I'm like, I want it to be more masculine so I can pass. It'll look better on my facial structure. Um, my legs were a lot more feminine before I started T, but now they're starting to take shape, and I have actually hair growth on my legs, which is awesome because I really had like next to no hair on my legs. I wouldn't wear shorts for that reason. Plus, my legs just didn't look good. I started wearing shorts last year before I started T, but it was still kind of uncomfortable for me. It was just more convenient when it was hot outside. Um, and plus, I broke both of my feet within 3 months of each other in the exact same place, but different feet. So I had to wear shorts and like PJs a lot. Um, uh, but now, like, I have so much more or less dysphoria about my voice that I don't have to naturally deepen it to make people, think I'm male, present as male. Uh, actually, I went to the neurologist to get a referral for an MRI and also a referral for physical therapy for my back. And I filled out all my information, and they even looked at my medical card and my my license, because I don't have a driver's license, but my ID, and it says female on all of those things. But they still put me down as male, which is awesome because like when they sent me the packet, they only talked to me on the phone, and I hadn't given them any more information. It was like a new patient packet, and it said Mr. my birth name. And I was like, awesome. So they already think I'm a guy, and I had to fill out the parts for like last menstrual cycle and last pap smear and stuff like that. And I filled out all of that stuff, but I forgot when I stopped menstruating. So I put a question mark, and so I guess maybe they took that as like I'm actually don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I like, stuff like that. But it made me feel great. Um, but still seeing my birth name makes me very dysphoric. Um, I don't know why, but it does. It like brings back everything instantly. It's like, oh yeah, you aren't who you think you are. My body's getting a little bit better because of the redistribution on T. Once my back can get into a stable working relationship with the rest of my body, hopefully I can get back on track with working out so I can keep losing weight. Um, and there's not much else. I really felt dysphoric about. Oh, my bottom, I'm not as dysphoric about it now. But my top, I am very dysphoric about because I remember I tried to walk around my house once without my hat, like my shirt on or my binder on, and my sister, who's 3 years older than me, she's like, "Ew, Clarke, put a shirt on," and I'm like, "Wow, I can't even feel comfortable in my own home." So it's hard to feel like I have these things on my chest and I literally can't get them off of my chest. So I like struggling with them for almost 9 years. I just want to like tear them off at this point. But I gotta live with them. But that's the all I can really say for our topic. If anybody has questions for me or um, wants to get to know me, you can send me an ask at my Tumblr, which is Darth Clarke with an E, at .tumblr.com. I'll put a link down there along with the collab blog. So everybody stay tuned for more videos. Next week I will be back. So see you all then.